Hi, it's Annabel. Welcome to chapter 2 of working on my solo exhibition. So it's time to start my art residency. It was very quiet as the gallery owners were on holiday. So most of the time I was working by myself and I really wanted to create my sculptures in that time as the main thing I was getting done. I wanted to create these more like simplified characters to what I usually do. I just wanted them to be like these little beings that are kind of just everywhere, like kind of spirits. So they have a bit more of an abstract shape to them. Time to paint it silver using this airbrush and this chrome paint. I don't think it's like super smooth. Like I know you can sand this primer, but I don't really want to be handling it too much because it might break. So we're just gonna go with it and see how it goes. I think this airbrush is broken, like this part that releases the paint. Usually it has like should resist when you pull it back, but it's just like loose. So I did a test on this scrap piece of clay, trying out the spray paint instead. It looks kind of cool, very shiny. But yeah, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be as good as the chrome paint. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying a new airbrush and I need to get this done, so I think this will have to do. I haven't explained what my exhibition is actually about, so I think I'm just going to read some of my exhibition statements to you. So, Universe invites you into the imaginative realm of Annabel, a boundless universe where characters and imagery roam free. A dreamcore world comprised of memories, fantasy, and thoughts transformed into a physical space. From a young age, Annabel's creativity began to collect and manifest, eventually filling this space with a chaotic yet vibrant energy. Using familiar yet unusual settings to create a sudden urge of nostalgia and recollection of personal memories in a self-reflective experience. From a childhood filled by a love for crafting plushies, designing video game worlds, and building models, the same joy and inspiration fuels her artistry today. Spending time in this internal world allowed her to disconnect from the real world and take refuge in an imaginary one. When faced with people who couldn't grasp her vision, she found comfort in her safe haven, a place that might only ever make sense to her. Although she experienced periods of isolation, she eventually met people whose worlds overlapped with hers and hopes to expand this world to you. As you explore this exhibit, you'll gain a unique glimpse into her universe, often hidden and close to others, inviting you to experience the world that shapes her work and who she is. So, to explain some parts of it a bit more, a lot of it was kind of based on, like, me and my brother would do a lot of like crafting and making things together. Like, we would like design plushies and then make them, and like my brother would be in charge of like all the logistical and like engineering stuff, and then I would be like the aesthetics kind of and like art side of things. So that's how it worked, and that's like a core memory of my childhood and like the beginning of making things, because I feel like I consider myself like a maker. If I were to categorize myself as an artist. And so, yeah, I think that's where it came from. And then in terms of my journey, like pursuing art, I feel like a lot of the times I would have this vision in my head. Like, I think it's called hyperphantasia, when you can visualize things in lots of detail in your head. And I have that. So I would always try to explain to people what I'm visualizing, and they couldn't really ever understand, and I would get frustrated. But then like when I actually had made the thing or whatever, they'd be like, oh wow, like that's so cool. So I guess like just that struggle of people not really understanding what I'm saying, and also like people not really believing fully in me until I found some success. And I think this kind of loneliness that came with like people not really understanding where I was coming from, or like even just like, you know, towards the beginning, I didn't have any like art friends, because all of my friends were friends I had studied with, and no one else was pursuing art. It was just me, and everyone else had like a full-time job. So it felt pretty isolating, and it is like lonely to work as an artist because you're self-employed, you know, likely to be working from home. It was always kind of like I was just in this world in my mind, filled with all of my ideas, and finally I wanted to express all of that through this exhibition. All of my like old sketches are in it of like ideas I had, and then mixed with the new ones too. I thought like for my first exhibition, it should really be about who I am, and then I can like go off and do like more like specific themes and stuff with other exhibitions. But I wanted this one to be like a pretty like general like, oh, this is who I am as an artist and a person, and that includes like how I started, my childhood, my memories, and how my brain works. So yeah, that's what the exhibition is. Business time.
Have you like started to put clips together, or you're just recording stuff?
Just recording. I don't have time to edit.
Do you have the app for it?
The app?
For DJI?
No.
Oh.
What's that for?
You can use the app. Hi. Hi guys. Fruits together, but then I was like, I like kind of like the separation of it.
Yeah, it's aesthetic.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know the stylus? Holy shit! So hard. You know the stylus Yuri Nosha?
Wow.
Yeah. It actually works so well. It's a look. It's a look. I love it. Yeah, so for like the photo series, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be like more like Asian fruits or like uncommon fruits. So like star fruit, like design philosophy of like Japanese designers, and it was like a lot to do with like with.
But yeah, because like, I still can't think of. I'm like, will I do another solo show?
I mean, yeah. Because what it is, to me, it's like more shareable. Like I do like update.
Whatever. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sense.
yeah.
Girl, if you're positioning yourself as like underground luxury, that is not giving me underground luxury.
If we have 60, I don't know how. I'm gonna.
I love that Dan Crivelli's coming.
Oh no, and then he messaged me this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, but we're still going for the fit.
it's not good.
It's so sad. So that's other than, and then yeah, Lillian's coming.
It's just dark,
Is it? Can you see me? Where?
slightly.
Alex Consani.
As I reached the end of the residency, I was honestly excited to leave. I think that I really prefer having my own space at home. I kind of didn't find that having the studio space was that beneficial as I thought it would be. I honestly stopped filming for quite a while because my mental health was so bad. There were definitely other things on top of the workload and grieving going on in my personal life that was just contributing so much stress. And so I was really just like trying to survive. And so I was pretty much like working on things for like a few weeks between the residency and the start of the exhibition. So there's like a gap there where I was just working away and just trying to do the best I could, but you didn't miss that much, I think. It was just like doing a lot of the drawings and stuff. So yeah. Behind the scenes during like this whole time I've been talking with my friend to get some 3D printing done. So I was doing the 3D models and like sending it to him, and then they were being printed. It was a lot of work for both of us. Like the week leading up to the exhibition, I was working on sanding the piece pretty much for that week, and I like died. Like the physical labor of having to sand it, it was just like there was only so much my body could do in a day, and it sucked. But she was like the main piece of the show, so it was definitely worth it. And if I was gonna like die over anything, it would be for her. So it just turned out to be like a bit more of a textured piece, which I actually really liked in the end. Like she's a little bit like worn down, kind of statue vibes. But you know, I would love like to try and get that really mirror-like silver one day. Hello, it's installation day and it's also my birthday today. Yeah, I've been meaning to update you on what's been going on, but I feel like things have been so busy and was honestly just trying to focus on creating all the work and getting that done over like filming everything. But I did try and like film a little bit, so yeah, I think everything is kind of coming together now. I feel like it only really hit me yesterday that like it's actually happening, because I feel like I've been working on this exhibition for like months, and then also like thinking about doing a solo exhibition since like last year. So it feels weird that it's actually coming down to the day that it's happening. But it's starting to get exciting as well. So yeah, and I'm just packing up all the stuff to take to the gallery. Mainly just last bits of artwork and like the large sculpture. So hopefully that fits. And yeah, hopefully everything goes well with installation. There has been a lot going on. I'm gonna be moving pretty much right after the exhibition, so yes, there's a lot that was going on apart from even prepping for exhibition, but yeah, I'm excited for it to be done as well. Hopefully nothing goes too wrong today and that it all kind of works out. There's not too much I have to do last minute because that will be very stressful. So yeah, let's go. Mm.
Oh, didn't that the sculptures are the green as well? Like everything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so yellow.
a lot of fun during installation day and shoot day because I just got to spend it with my friends, and yeah, I got to see like some of the visions in my head come to life as we were putting it together. Yeah. Whoa. Yummy. Woo, I think everything is set up. Welcome to universe. Here's a bedroom. Very nice. Apple TV and stuff fruit. Here's all my sketches. Yeah. And I think we still got a bit until we open, but everything's pretty much done. Why are people taking like mugshots?
Wow.
It's filming like up.
Yeah, you can. I can change the camera angle, and it's like so.
So cool. Hi, bestie. You're the video guy today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you
So like when you move, like it kind of like stabilizes it. See, it's like it's stable. Big. Look at the dog eggs. Oh, yeah.
I've been doing too much now.
The food section. Do you want to go explore?
Yeah. Should film Dan at work.
Yeah. Literally. Oh my god. Throw it back. Throw it back.
Opening night ended up being quite interesting. I can't say too much about a whole part of my experience with the gallery because I don't want to get sued. Yay. So opening night was pretty much a breaking point for me with it. So I was crying right before everyone showed up, and unfortunately I couldn't really shake it the whole night. I was so grateful for everyone that came. You know, people were dressed up in like angel core outfits, and people took like cute photos in the guest book. And it was really nice to like have all my friends there, and also some people I didn't know, which was cool. But because of everything that had happened behind the scenes, I couldn't really feel proud, and I feel like the disappointment of that and wanting to have that moment for years, but instead feeling this disappointment and sadness really impacted me. Like, I just wanted this one moment, and for it to not be fulfilling to me, and you know, everyone's telling me to feel proud and stuff, but I just couldn't because it was so affected by what had happened. The days afterwards, I was so deeply depressed. I felt like I couldn't really fully explain to everyone like how I felt, and it's like, cause yeah, like bad things had happened, bad things happen in life, and so you know, why would it affect me so deeply? Like it's like, oh, you know, bad things happen, like just like move on and get over it. But I think to try and explain it, I really felt like something had been taken from me. Like there was a moment where I felt like I didn't want to make art anymore. And for anyone that knows me, like I am the most ambitious and like motivated person about my art. I love it so much. I literally can't stop thinking about it, and I love it so much that I overwork myself. Like that's how much I love to create art, and it's a big part of why I like get up every day. So for me, for even a moment to feel this way, it meant that a very core part of me was wrong. I felt so broken. It wasn't just that like, oh, I'm annoyed and frustrated that I was treated this way. It really affected who I was. I really wish I could explain what happened. um, but you know, if you want to know, you can personally ask me and I'll give you the tea. I think I have a lot of healing to do, and a break is very much needed. But next year I really want to focus on having fun and spending time with my friends. I really want to create art for me without the intention of monetizing it, just as a way to express myself, and really taking my time with it, because I put a lot of deadlines on myself that I really don't need to. On a more positive note, I am really looking forward to what I'm going to be doing in the future, and I'm excited to prioritize what makes me happy, and I don't want to do anything else. So yeah, I will be taking you all along with me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.